Adidas's Futurecraft 4D soles do look dope, but are these worth 525 bucks? What's going on, guys? Thanks for tuning in to the Sneaker News YouTube channel. Today we have a brand new pair of shoes to show you, but before we start this unboxing, do us a quick favor and subscribe to our channel. We're posting new videos almost daily showing you the rare releases, upcoming kicks, all that good stuff. And of course, turn on your notifications if you want to be notified when we do post new stuff. You guys did that? Okay, thank you. So today we're showing you a pair of the adidas Consortium 4D in collaboration with the UK's FOOTPATROL. Let's go. So this is one of the very rare pairs of the adidas Consortium 4D in collaboration with FOOTPATROL. And in this video, we're going to talk a little bit about this shoe in particular, talk a little bit about the 4D Futurecraft sole as it's commonly referred to as, the collaboration series that Adidas is doing this year with this particular shoe, and of course talk about FOOTPATROL and its history and what they mean to sneaker culture. This shoe released in very limited quantity on September 22nd, 2018, and considering the currency exchange and whatnot, the retail price was 525 bucks. So not a cheap shoe at all. All the Futurecraft stuff has been very expensive. So we're gonna talk about that a little bit as well. So FOOTPATROL has been around for quite a while. They've done several collaborations with pretty much all the brands, Nike, Adidas, New Balance, Asics, you name it. And just the fact that they're one of the 4 shops that get to do a collaboration with the 4D just shows you the high esteem that they do hold within the sneaker community. As we mentioned, FOOTPATROL is one of the 4 shops that got to design a Consortium 4D shoe. The first release was Sneakers and Stuff. You might remember that navy and maroon pair that they did. Jump forward to Taiwan's Invincible. They did that light gray, slightly multicolored prism colorway. Then you have this FOOTPATROL one in this olive, and there's a 4th Kith collaboration that's gonna drop later this year. FOOTPATROL, they just added a very simple olive-based upper prime knit blend. As you can see, with knit uppers, you can't really do much in terms of layering. Just some minor hits right here at the heel. It's a suede piece that kind of lays above with this black tape down. You can see that same piece right here on the medial side. In terms of shoes that are built with prime knit uppers, and this goes for Nike Flyknit shoes or Puma knit shoes, or every brand is doing a knit shoe right now. It's really hard to kind of get creative in terms of like the constructive sort of contrast. And what I mean by that is that if you want any sort of design aesthetic on a knit shoe, you're gonna have to engineer it to look a certain way. Like, for example, like retro shoes, you have leathers and suedes and you can kind of create all these layers, but for knit shoes, you have to engineer it in a specific way to kind of achieve that look. So if you look at the forefoot, the toe, it's like a thicker, more tighter knit, and at the toe box, you can see perforations, and you can even make out the toe box shape. Right here, it's where the big toe is, so there's a little more protection over there. And inside the shoe, there's actually like a toe cap right here for added protection. And even on the upper, you see the white stenciled 3 stripes, and you can kind of make out this little window here with the same larger perforated holes. And you can even see more of that here on the heel, as well as on the medial side. And on the medial side, the stripes are black, as you can see. Obviously, they're achieving like a sock-like fit, but because it's supposed to be like a sock, you're not gonna find a lot of overlays. And if you like sock shoes, and that's for you. If you're not a fan of sock shoes, then you probably aren't too big a fan of that detail. And of course, Adidas connected with a brand called Carbon. They're actually a tech company based in the Silicon Valley in the United States. And they created a 4D printed shoe. Anything 4D is difficult to sort of imagine, so they use science to create a 4th dimension. And in this case, it's their process known as digital light synthesis. Whether you want to believe that or not is up to you, but basically what that company Carbon has created is a lattice structure, and it's very bouncy, it's extremely comfortable, but of course, since it is an open shoe, you're gonna get gunk and dirt and water. Futurecraft 4D is one of the most coveted things in sneakers right now, and you see Adidas definitely branching out from that original black and white pair, because you see Adidas Y3 putting out 4D shoes, and now it's part of this collaborative series. So like we said, FOOTPATROL just went with a simple olive upper colorway. You had the white stenciled, the black stenciling stripes on the medial side. the Foot Patrol gas mask logo on the tongue. Of course, on the other shoe, you have the Adidas Performance logo, and it actually flips on the inside of the tongue. You have the gas mask logo and the Adidas Performance logo. One interesting thing to note is that you can actually see the Futurecraft through the footbed. It is further exposed, and it's like a wire mesh. So we're talking about, the ultimate in breathability, and of course, you have the Continental rubber outsole. If you're not willing to wear them completely exposed, the shoes actually do come with separate insoles that we'll show you right now. It's your basic foam padded insoles with the Consortium handshake logo and the logo lockup of the Adidas Performance and the Foot Patrol gas mask. So again, super limited release. The retail price was roughly $525 US. The resale prices for these and pretty much most of the Consortium 4D shoes are starting around $1,000. Those prices will certainly go up because this is a shoe that will most likely never release again. If you're a fan of the olive colorway, this is definitely a shoe to have. In terms of the fit, they're meant to be a snug sock fit shoe. So we would say true to size to your Ultra Boost size. So if you are size 10 in Ultra Boost, we would say stick to a size 10 in Ultra Boost. One thing to note is that these do have a lacing structure, so you can tighten it or loosen it to how you see fit. And even though there are laces, you might think, well, what's the point of them? But there is definitely a stretch right here on the midfoot, and the tongue itself is padded. So there's definitely a comfort element to these as well. It's not just like a gimmicky kind of thing. It really remains to be seen what Adidas does plan to do with Futurecraft in the future. 2018 was supposed to be a banner year for Futurecraft 4D soles, but we've only really seen it on these 3 Consortium releases with the upcoming Kith versions. There's the very limited Y3 versions. There was the Alpha Edge that honestly did not look that great. It just had the Consortium outsole and the upper just looked like an Alpha Bounce. So not afraid to say that those were a bit of a miss. And Daniel Arsham is supposed to release a collaboration. 2018 wasn't as widespread with Consortium 4D as we thought it would be, but Adidas is just barely getting started with this technology. We might see it on more running performance shoes. We might see it on basketball and training shoes. So it is kind of exciting because, right now, footwear, everything is about cushioning on the both lifestyle and the performance front. And Futurecraft 4D is definitely something that everyone's keeping their eye on. So again, stay true to your Ultra Boost size. The resale prices for these are starting at $1,000, and we expect that to only go up. And these released September 22nd, 2018 for roughly $525 US exclusively at Foot Patrol. We hope you learned a little bit something today on this release. Again, hit that subscribe button if you want to learn more about upcoming and hype releases and limited releases that we get our hands on. And if there's anything you want to see, of course, hit us with a comment and we'll do our best to deliver that. So again, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time.